Okay, hi and welcome everyone. This is me, Mr. Saeed. Today we will talk about writing that will appear in the first term paper. So I need you to pay close attention to today's revision. So according to the study guide, you've got writing invitation and personal narrative. Okay. Now, I will try to give you, I'm going to show you first how to write them and give you two samples. So by the end of this class, you will be able to know to write one of them. So remember one thing. Uh, in the test, you will be asked to write one of them, either invitation or personal narrative. Invitation or personal narrative. So you will choose one of them. You could take this one or this one. Right now, let's move to the pages that we have got ready for you. The pages are actually in the Word form, and later I'll try to send you those pages so that you will be able to uh, write like them. Okay, or use some ideas from them. This is the invitation, and I advise you to use this one or to write with this one, because as I told you, you'll be given two choices of writing, and you need to choose one of them. And as you can see, this is an invitation. This is an invitation. In this letter, you will invite your friends, okay? You will invite your friends to a party. Okay, remember, the first thing you have to write is the date. You can write a date that looks like this one. It has no problem. Okay, there is no problem that you could write, yes, December 29th, 2021. Or let's change this one because it doesn't make sense. Let's make this one 2020. Okay, 2020. So this is the day that you are writing on. And this could be December 27th. Okay, because we let's call it, we will have the test on this date. Okay, next you can write here whomever you want to write. Like you have to write dear someone, like dear Ahmed, dear somebody. Change these names and write your own names. Write your own names. Dear Ahmed, for example. Okay, so I'll send it in a Word format so that you'll be able to rewrite it by yourself. Okay, let me erase this one so that I want to show you that there is something so much important here. That's the comma. That's the comma. Now remember, once you write the date, you will have 0.25. If you write this greeting, you'll have 0.25 and so on. It goes like this. So you can see how he started it, because he said this is the final day of let's say the final day of school, or the last day of school. So school is out. See, school is out. Time to celebrate. Of course, when we finish school, we do go for celebration and dive into vacation fun. Okay. Now here, come join me in my anything. For example, birthday party, or let's say any kind of party. Okay. I will choose something called birthday party. Birthday party. Birthday party. Okay. And enjoy the best day of my life. Um, as you can see, this sentence is so much important. Okay, so you can use it perhaps if you think it's good, Okay, use this one. School's out, time to celebrate and dive into vacation fun. Come join me in my birthday and enjoy the best day of my life. Okay. Next, the date, the place, and the time are so much important. They're so much important. This is the day where when the celebration will happen. This is the place, and this is the time. Okay. Now, if I erase this one, I can use my own day. For example, instead of this one, I can write January 2, 2021. Okay. And place, if my place is not in North Jeddah, I can write somewhere else. Let's say I live in a place called Al Wurud, for example. Okay. And the time, I think 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. I'm sorry, 2 p.m. looks like it's okay with everyone. So I can leave this one as like this. So once you write this, you will be able to have at least 2 marks for writing this. Okay, for writing this one. Now, once you finish this and done with that one, please call back, okay, to confirm. Please call back at write your own number here, okay, to let me know if you can come. In case it rains, see, if it rains, we will try to do it in the following week, January 8th, same time, same place. Okay, you can copy this one. It's okay. It has no problem if you copy this one because it's just in case it rains and blah blah. If we have rain, we cannot go for things. Now, just like remember to bring a towel and sunscreen. That's in case I think this one will be Istiraha, so it might be North Jeddah. And if in case in fact, say North Jeddah, you might have the beach beside you. So, or swimming pool there. So you need to have sunscreen. We will supply water, he's saying. Okay, treats and fun. This is what he will give. And finally, sincerely, and your name. So for those one also, you will have marks. So for example, if you get here 1, if you get here 1, okay, and here you get, let's say 3 or 2, okay, 0.5, or let's say, okay, let's give this one 0.5 here and 0.5 here. So how many do we have? Almost you'll have in the test a full mark if you do so. In fact, no one gets full mark in the writing because it's not allowed to give full mark here. So you can see here 1, we have here 3, so you can have 2. So most probably you will have full mark here. Okay, thanks everyone for watching this one. Now let me take you to the next writing. Okay, you know that we have more than one writing, but it's important to know the other one. So just let me shuffle through those pages and go to, yeah, I'll go see. Okay, this one might seem a little bit harder. It's so exciting and it's so interesting. This is the personal narrative, that you are asked to write about. So, personal narrative. Writing a personal narrative is something related to you. And I think I don't need to go deep and explain it because we have already explained it. Okay. Now, we should write a topic. The topic is so much important. I mean, yes, the topic or the heading is so much important. Okay. So my last holiday, okay, my last holiday was somewhere else. Now let's see what was this one about. My last holiday was a 5-day trip to Taif, place called Taif. I know Taif well because I lived there before I moved to Jeddah. Instead of staying in a hotel, now he moved forward. Now this is the introductory part. He told us where he went to for a trip. Remember, a trip to Taif. I know Taif, he said, because I lived there before I moved to Jeddah. Now see, instead of, this is the body, he said that this is the introduction, intro, and this is the body. Instead of staying in a hotel, and he went forward and said, I stayed with one of my friends. It was so much fun and a little bit like my old life. I wanted to do all the same things I did before when I was here. It has changed a lot and looks more modern. Like he lived long ago and he came back to a city. And I also went to the supermarket near my old house. He went somewhere else. He might have gone there to check either the shopkeeper or just go buy some grocery. Okay, I loved seeing all the different foods. I was really happy to find my favorite cheese and chocolate biscuits, but they were a bit more expensive than I remember. You know, those days everything gets expensive. Finally, this is the last part. We did some touristy things too. We walked to the zoo, you know, well, the life is having zoo around and around the castle, he said. I think there might be a castle there. We went, or we also went to Taif's well-known Telefrica, and those things have changed, of course. Now, I will try to upload those two papers, send them on the WhatsApp, and I will try to upload the same video on YouTube. Now, the most important thing that you have to remember is that you need to know how to write. Okay, you need to know how to write. Perhaps I need you to focus, or I think invitation would be more easier than this one. Okay, so you will be given a choice. You need to choose one of them. And I would advise you to go for invitation because invitation seems more easier as far as I can feel. You can go for that one. So this is a sample that I think it could get you full mark if you use it for the first term paper. First term paper. Thank you, everyone. This is Mr. Saeed from Ishpedia. Thank you so much. Have a nice night or day if you're watching it during daytime.